Okay, this is that workout that I said that I was going to do for you. I'm going to do what I do on a daily basis in the morning. Some of the exercises change, but for the most part, what I do remains the same. I'm just going to begin like I would in the morning. Um, as soon as I wake up, I kind of do I'll do like 5 seconds for each one, because I only have a little bit of time myself, I'm sorry. And I try to do opposites. That's me. But it's male, so it's okay. Um, and then I like to switch. I like to warm up my hips because of the two surgeries I have. I'm really sensitive to them being tight. And then I usually try to work on my groin as well as the back of my legs. And this isn't about how far you can go. It's just about um, warming the body up in the morning. And I don't think about this. As soon as I wake up, I just kind of move. And I'm not really holding them all that much. I'm just trying to get a feel for my body and stretching it kind of like a cat. And then I make sure to do the other side, of course. If I'm thinking about anything, I try to keep my stomach taut so that my back is flat on the floor at the very least. And I keep my legs straight, things of that sort. Um, try to get that stretch, so whatever actually stretches it out, you're working. Try to get your back on the floor, keep it there. And it's just a flow. You can have some things that feel good and just kind of move it out. Usually I start on my back and then I do my first, this is the morning wake up. And this would be hips. I usually do 10 of them in the morning. I'm only going to do three to 5. And then before my next exercise, I'm just going to work on some other stretches for the shoulder. And then just continue. I'll just call out the shoulder and also the calves. You can work them out individually. And I like to work out my toes as well. And shoulders as much as possible. And then, again, my hip, my back. Try to make that nice and taut. And then I go into the actual exercise, which is this. And just do a few of them, 3 or 4. See it, arching, rounding. And then we'll get into like the nitty gritty. My first, I guess, reel is these squats, but with the legs together. And my goal, anyway, is to get that hip to the parallel, but there's no problem. You're just waking up your body. I just like to feel that I'm striving towards something. Just a few. I usually do 10 of each of these. You can do these with your legs straight, with your knees bent, and pushing down, and then pushing up to the sky. Pushing down, pushing up to the sky. If your legs are okay with flexibility, then straight is fine. And breathing in and out, in, out. This next one, it's a dance stretch, but go as far as possible, and then in, and then other side. I'm going to do a few of these. And stretching forward, reaching forward, trying to keep those arms at the parallel, working your waist and the backs of your legs. Okay, and then start here. This is a breathing. Tippy toes, and then push, knees bent. And just that continuation. Breathe in, and out. In, and out. In, and out. This is one of my favorites. And then we go into, this is like martial arts, also breathing. Breathing in, you're holding a ball, and while squatting, try to keep that upper body as upright, and up, and And then for me, for my hips, I do this kick that, I mean, I've been doing this for years, but it's just a standard side kick. Just do 10 each. And I can feel my hips. This really helps me to know exactly where my hips are at. And then I'll go into something from Rehabilitation, all the way down, knees and up, down, knees and up. One more, down, and these are all 10, and up. And then little by little, my body's starting to get warmed up. And then by this time, my body's kind of warmed up. I usually go into a stretch. I like to stretch the back of my arms. And if possible, I try to do 2 stretches at once. So back of my legs and arms at the same time. And then my back. And again, the back of my legs. And again, my back. And then this is one of my favorite stretches for both the groin and the back of the legs. Just this flow, I really like. It both warms it up, but at the same time it strengthens it. And this is just kind of one of those things, I think if you're gymnastics, dance, well, actually anything, martial arts, this is just one of those things that you don't even think that much about and you end up doing. And then I'm not gonna get into the splits and all of that, but you need to, I guess, warm up the stuff that you're gonna use. Side. And usually for the back of the legs, I usually do this in the very beginning. It's something I missed, but just warming up the front of the thighs. And then the calves, this is the one I use most often, but also just standing or having a wall. Okay, only got about 8 minutes or so. I'm gonna go through kind of what I do. And I would usually start with tables from the back of my arms, with hips up or hips down. I like hips ups. Few. And then in between, I like to do a stomach. And this is one of my favorite stomach exercises. Just keep it up there. You can use your elbows parallel, flat. And this is, you either hold for 30 or you do 30. And then the different variations, you're always keeping your back rounded out, 45 degrees, and then down. And then if you're really feeling good and you've got your back on the ground, then you can do a combination. Then I like pushing the ceiling. And these are all in between. For instance, I just did that, and then I would usually do something like this. Grab onto something and do this. And then push-ups. Just some of my favorite push-ups. I like this one. It's just a nice warm-up. And it goes into this one. Which goes into this one. One of my other favorites is this one. Keep that stomach engaged. Another way to work that with the back would be this. And then I would do squats. Deadlift, chest out, hip just a little bit just go to the parallel. You're just moving your hip. Like toe raises. I do the arms just because of gymnastics. Help me with my raise, both back flip and front flips, but you can do without. And then I get into, say, my running. And if I'm running in the house, I do something like this, where I'm just, and I usually have my phone to give me any idea of how much I've done. But two, Migi, Hidari, right, left would be 1 step. And I just make sure I do it until 12,000, like 12 kilometers. And then in between, without stopping, I'll do pushes, and I usually about 100, and then switch, and then switch again. This is behind, and then again. So it's a set of 5. And then I'll go into like standing stomachs. I'll begin with something like this from the side, where you're actually arching a little bit in your stomach. And you're just continuing to get that going on. And then keep those knees up. You're stepping or running. It's just like you're blocking side to side. And these are 100 each. Then twist. Then side side. Then jump rope. I just continue in the same vein, going back and forth. Then I like hops and skates. And that will be kind of my rendition of a good workout. Now it would take me about an hour and a half. I get about 12K in there, and I have all of my exercises as well. And then my next exercises is I finish off the cardio if I haven't done that. I do my martial arts practice, and my dance is for the rest of the day, unless I do basketball. Okay, sorry this was a bit long. I'm not going to be able to send this to you directly, so I'll put it on YouTube. Love you. Take care. Give me any questions. And there's just so much to go over. So you let me know, and then I will let you know. I'll put something else up. Hopefully shorter, but whatever works. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.